Alrighty then. There you go. Let's see. Outer Worlds 2, baby. Ladies and gents, we're going into Outer Worlds 2. Well, we are going in. I already did. So this is like my fourth playthrough, or fifth playthrough. And it's been a blast, I'm not gonna lie. I had a ton of fun in it. So we're gonna jump in, go quickly over the character creation, and hopefully this goes well. There should be a perfect start guide already on the channel. So if you're watching this, there's a shorter version in a video format anyway. So what I'm gonna be doing now is I'm just going to quickly go through the character creation thingy. I'm gonna try to test out things that I haven't done on my primary playthrough. So, not sure, should I play with a female character or a male? I kept going with a Johnny Silverhand kind of build, but I think in this one I'm gonna go with something different. I was kind of thinking a mad scientist. So maybe mad scientist will work a little bit better. I don't know. It's just that maybe this, like super old dude, kind of giving like Rick and Morty vibes. I don't know if I can achieve that because I don't want to stay on the character creation for too long. So forgive me if I don't make the proper one. But yeah, I don't think we have the crazy hair for that either. But you can probably see if you're watching this video and you're watching it later after the stream is over, you will probably skim over the character creation, but this is basically what it has. You have options for pretty much everything. Many things here you can affect. Make the character however you want. And I'm just going to freaking create whatever the hell this is. I don't even know what this is, dude. What am I even building? Maybe dirt? Like I'm a dirty scientist. Dirt intensity. Piercings. Nah, scientists won't go with piercings. Maybe I don't know. Maybe a mad scientist of sorts. So we're gonna go with this. I have no idea what the hell I'm creating. But there was an accident in the lab. We got struck by lightning straight to the freaking noggin. And this is what we got. Maybe better hairstyle? Nah, dude, this is it. this is it, baby. All right. So, background. Backgrounds are really interesting in this game. Backgrounds affect dialogues, but actually they affect a bit more than dialogues. They affect some of the outcomes and things in the environment as well. Professor is one of them, and it can be helpful. So we're gonna go with this. Could have been Gambler too, but this is what I'm gonna go with. And I'm gonna go with Brilliant once again, but we're gonna pick a second one too. And this time around, I think it's not going to be lucky anymore. It's probably gonna be Witty. Reputation with any faction can never decrease below neutral, preventing any penalties that would be gained from having a negative reputation with a faction such as vendor surcharges, which literally never happened to me. Literally never happened to me. Should I beat part 1 before playing this? I did not play part 1. Like I said in my review, I did not play part 1. And it didn't matter really. Just play this one if you want to. And I think there are some quality of life changes compared to the first two. So that's just my opinion. Yep, sequel is not just developed, it's already out. Food Fighters. And also welcome to the stream. You're the first folks who jumped in. Probably this, you're quick and dexterous, able to move more quickly while stealthing and in combat. Dude, movement speed may actually be a good ability to have because you don't really have much. There are some suits that give you movement speed, but you have to be in combat. So this gives you while stealthing and in combat, so it's not gonna work. It's probably not so useful, actually. If it were outside of combat, maybe yes. Lucky is a very strong perk. Brawny is a very useful perk. Actually, we're gonna go with a melee build in this one. So we're gonna go with a Brilliant, but also we're gonna go Muscles and freaking, well, brain. These two should suffice. And we're gonna go with a sickly, base health, toxicity, abrasive. I'm gonna go with abrasive because honestly, reputation didn't matter. Can never increase above normal, preventing any bonuses that would have been gained from having a positive reputation with a faction such as vendor discounts. I honestly have not noticed any other benefit besides vendor discounts. So we're gonna go with engineering, we're gonna go with lockpicking, and we're gonna go with melee. And there's a very strong, very strong thing in the game that will help us. That's hopefully, I am hoping that will turn out good. So mad scientist, electricity, Thor guy, let's go. I'm gonna name him Thor Son, something like that. I don't care, dude. I just want to go. All right, brilliant, brawny, abrasive, engineering, lockpick, melee. Sounds good enough to me. Maybe we could have gone with gadgets. Gadgets would have been better, but I already tested gadgets and it takes a while in the first part to actually get good gadgets. So I'm gonna stick to the melee build I wanted to create. This is gonna be a very interesting combination. Also, let me know in the comments if the sound balance is good.
As always, I'm calling on you for a mission requiring both your unique intellectual prowess and aggressive instincts.
And I just realized
your destination is the source of all
I forgot the webcam. There you go.
Arcadian system. However, for reasons that must remain classified
if it's
for the moment,
intrusive, I'm gonna move it to the other
is
side.
Outside our jurisdiction. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the dangerous rift anomalies, the tears in the fabric of space itself.
Okay.
Without skip drives, interstellar travel is impossible. No conferences at which to tear apart your peers' half-baked theories. No jaunts to other systems to find rare historical items. No propagation of knowledge of any kind. In short, stagnation and death for the colonies. Your mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives caused the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue.
Okay.
We cannot afford for this to turn into an...
Okay, I got the gist of it.
As always,
fine.
I look forward to your academically grounded yet thoroughly imaginative musings in your summary report. Law be with you and your team, Commander.
Alrighty then. So basically, I think it's disjointed from the other game as well, so you're not gonna care too much. Maybe there are some. I haven't played the other one, so.
Hi, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new mod.
All right, dude.
10.25% less brain. You put one over on the new guy. We were told agents use these all the time in the field to slow everything down.
Okay.
Give you a tactical advantage. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
Also, this is the slow, they simulate brain damage. All right.
Oh no, they don't.
This is the slow time
It's the
ability,
real
basically.
The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, eh? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway.
There you go. Dilation gadgets acquired.
Because, well, you're a legend. And the other
Okay, maybe it's a continuation from the first game. I don't know. I haven't played that one. So if you were wondering, this is like a fresh start for me. I dismissed the first game thinking it would not be that great. And then I saw some gameplay of it, and when I saw it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna jump in the second one when it comes out. And so far, I haven't been disappointed. It's been much better than I thought it would be. I thought it would be just like a Fallout, I don't know, clone or something, but it's actually pretty good.
It's actually pretty good.
Okay, so get lost, dude.
Shut
the hell up.
Just shut the hell up.
By the way, they will remember if you're a jackass to them. Oh, I know why. It's the stupid face cam, that's why. Is it okay now? I think I just fixed it. Let me know in the comments. Blah 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 blah. Nice, thank you for being on top of it, dudes. What are you waiting for then? The next time you're gonna bring me something important. Less talk. So they will remember if you want them to talk less or to talk more.
And they will also remember your previous conversations in certain conversations later on. So that's something you should care about. Dude, let's unjam it with our big, bulky muscles. Look at that. Oh, that feels good. These doors are so annoying. All right. Agent helmets, credentials, Earth. I also recommend always checking out every single computer. I think this was in the first game too. So if you check them, like there's usually passwords and information for missions and whatnot. So it's always useful to actually get those. But you should probably already know this from Fallout if you ever played it. And also the other people. So we don't care about those too much. Two crazes with E3.
Considering the danger and consequence of the mission,
some will say, I hope not.
Lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate.
Okay.
They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage.
Oh, they were out of sync 2 seconds. 1.5 seconds. Holy smokes.
As unbelievable as it may sound,
this is what happens when you don't stream often.
My location in the skip labs, we will be liberating an unsealed skip core.
Nice. Oh, and I have the professor ability, so I can talk about it, but they don't work if they are unsealed and will explode if you try to open them.
Exactly right. But that whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function, well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
She's a liar. Okay. Sure. Sounds easy.
Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads. You'll just need to reroute power to open.
Alright.
Once you gain access
Enough
to
with the
sector,
talking.
you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone. I'm not so... Come on. Do you think this is some kind of joke?
Okay, they got mad, basically. They got mad.
Will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
At least we got dialogue skips. Noted.
Move on? You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't
What is our deal, dude?
By some egghead refugee from academia fouling it up.
Oh, she called me an egghead. I think that was me. I can promise you no one in my team will be following up the mission. Yeah, we are professionals here. Not sure what your business is, lady, but we are absolute professionals. We've been doing this for decades.
Personal feelings affect the mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon.
All right.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeFreeze. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Bro, shut the hell up. Why is he... Man, shut up.
Same to you, Ibarra. DeFreeze out.
Just as the dialogue was about to like conclude, he and his big mouth. Anyway, let's go team, everybody to their posts. And I don't know who the hell this guy is. And we're gonna go. Let's go, baby. So the gist of it is that there are rifts in this game, like portals, which we use for teleportation and stuff. So something bad happens and we investigate that stuff, and things will just go from bad to worse from that point on. That's the gist of it. And like there's a big conspiracy and factions and the whole 9 yard. But it's an intricate story. There are some really cool parallels, even Easter eggs I've noticed to like big shows that came up in the last few years. Like there's one kind of reminds me a bit of Chernobyl, the show, not the location, but well, both. Yeah, let's go. Nobody in sight, and they aim. Rookies, dude. What can you do? What can you do with these rookies? Just aiming at nothing. There's nobody. Let's go. We're gonna go in quick.
And I will secure the building down here while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
Of course. Poor guy.
Did a sprat get
flash fried in here?
There you go. And there are a few ways in which I can proceed from here. That's the beauty about this game. It gives you so many ways to complete a mission and progress through it. Like you can convince somebody of something, you can go underhanded, you can sneak in.
The electrical system misfired somehow.
Like even these systems right here, if I had the skills for it, I could hack them to actually attack my enemies. I'm not sure if I have with this. I don't have hacking actually.
I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Screen's broken, so should be nothing.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner.
And he... Oh, I didn't pick hacking. I could have picked 3 skills. I messed up, dude. Alright. Give me the lock. Wait, hold up. Maybe I can convince the guy.
That don't work out. This here mag pick should come in handy.
Nice. Niles already being useful. Thank you, Niles. So I could go about this through the vent, sneak around and go and stop the drones. I could fight them. I can extract some information from here and from the card we just took. I'm not gonna read everything because my character will learn about that anyway. Or I can go through the intercom
that's listed as decommissioned.
and try to convince this guy to let me in.
Please be so kind as to inform me of your name and ID number. And hurry, please. The transmission of the Sovereign's family's arrival.
Cadet 4th class Corbin. Let's see if we can fool him. In one of the playthroughs I was able to do it. I can't afford any demerits either. Can you please help me out and shut down the defenses? I should use this, but I think it doesn't lead to the proper outcome.
Now I understand. I'd heard you were... that your condition wasn't optimal. What... I know I shouldn't be asking this, but... what was it like? The mental refreshment?
Oh, it was really good, dude. It was great. You should try it.
No, I mean, yes, of course.
That's, by the way, some brainwashing.
Were I to fail to adequately fulfill my duties to the Sovereign and the Protectorate, I am pleased you have been returned to us as a fully functioning subject.
The guy's sweating. I don't think this is the proper outcome, but... if I had speech...
For what? Not helping you shirk responsibility for failing to serve the Protectorate adequately? For letting your fellow subjects down? I'll have you know, I am a highly decorated custodian of Ingress, and I will not be swayed from my duty. So, you can just sit there until the Arbiters find time to come for you. We all have more important things to do until the ceremonies
that
are
little
over.
shit. He will pay for that. This time around he didn't want to help me, but there is a way to make him help you, so... shall we turn them off? Screw it. Let's go. Guns blazing, baby. Like, this would have been great for Johnny Silverhand playthrough. Like the one I had before. So I could have done all of this, or I could have gone and just turned them off. That was basically it. Sneaking around, grabbing the controls and just turn them off. And this is like just the intro part. Like pretty much every mission I've done has a few ways to complete it, which is pretty awesome.
The situation is becoming more fluid than I'd originally planned for.
Like I'm surprised there are quite a few, actually quite a lot of options.
Good to know DeVries is consistently on edge. Wasn't just me. You'd think she'd never been on a mission before. Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security ops on the left. Which you taking, Commander? We'll hit the other.
You rookies go and stick to the shadows. I'm gonna face the guards heads on, like a real man.
Shoot a couple for me, will you?
Are the missions repetitive?
Then meet you at the skip
I mean, there's always going to be a degree of repetition, because you're going to go in places, kill a bunch of guys. But I found that it doesn't feel like a chore, because there's always something interesting happening. And there are many ways to complete it. You can go in stealthy, like I said, you can go guns blazing, you can go in with hacking, you can talk your way out of it. So I wouldn't say it's repetitive. Activate gadget. Okay, we got the gist of it. I would not say this is as repetitive as most games. Probably quite way less so. And my aim, even in slow motion, is trash. Wow. Hold on, don't shoot me, dude. Of course, starting enemies are really easy. Let's see. We need a lot of mag picks. We're gonna be opening quite a few doors, so we need as many of those as we can. There you go. Where is he? Oh no! Almost got it. Nice. Dude, I love the kill cam. I'm gonna show you some of the differences when going in different ways in just a little bit, because there are so many ways to hack your way through this. Like, there's hacking. It kind of reminds me of, like, even Cyberpunk, dude, had some of that. You could go in hacking and all those sorts of ways. Only difference is that the combat is not quite as good. It's more on the Fallout level, to be honest. So if you don't like Fallout combat, oh baby, give me. We're gonna use melee with this. Wait, did I lose my glorious mustache? I don't know what's happening, dude. And it's buggy as hell. I did notice quite a few bugs. It's like playing Fallout, except it's Obsidian. Let's go, baby. Like, engineering is important. Lockpicking is even more important, I would say, for exploration. You can probably go without them, but it would severely impact how many things you can get. I would not go in a playthrough without them. Oh my god. Oh, that was bad. There you go. So I'm gonna show you the power of lockpicking in just a little bit. See this door? We can use explosives or we can use lockpicking, and lockpicking is really useful. There's so many things inside hidden chests and hidden doors. So I absolutely love this ability. Like, you can get quite a bit of money starting and crafting materials just doing this. Stay still, dude. There you go. I think there's a mag pick right here. There you go, mag pick. Nice. The moment we get armor penetration, these guys will be a lot easier. Alright, coming in. I have to save the rookies. You can't do it without me. Alright, I think we cleared. And there are many really fun upgrades, like the armors in this game, dude. There are some really awesome armors. I got one that basically gives me a lot of jetpack. So, on top of your double jump boots, you can get an armor that gives you like a jetpack that lets you glide over or fly over everything. And it's so useful. Like, every single piece of loot I got is useful in some way. Not all of it completely, because there are like tiers to it, but I loved it personally. Let's invest some points into our character. Or do we not have? We don't have yet. Yeah, it doesn't matter what level you are in this place, because we're gonna have a free reset. What's the max level you need to engineering and lockpicking? Dude, you're just gonna level it up. Like, in the first map, which is Paradise Island, level 4 will get you through pretty much everything. Maybe level 5 in one location, but like level 4 should be enough for almost everything. Same with lockpicking, level 4, 5 in the first map is enough. Then it jumps to 8, I would say. Like by the time you reach the other planet, the second planet, you're gonna need about like 8, then 12. So I would say like increase 4 levels every new map, give or take, because you're gonna have a lot of options in that too. There are many locations. So it's going to be something you evolve with. Performance, right now 120 FPS, but I'm not using ray tracing, and I'm pretty sure I have DLSS. If you activate ray tracing, the performance is really bad. Like, this is also, I would say, unoptimized by default. I think Digital Foundry should have a video on how to optimize it. If you optimize it, it's going to go smoothly.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast.
Ooh, Niles, my boy, you don't look... Need a hand?
We've got to complete the mission.
Absolutely, soldier. Your new mission is to walk that off, flash wound, find Pascal, and return to the ship. Get your ass to it.
I thought you were being dismissive and rude back on the ship.
You can be a jackass to your companions, and it's so hilarious. You can be kind to them, you can be a jackass to people. They will remember that in future conversations. So this is a step beyond a lot of games, dude. And the companions are really great in this game. I love the companions. Every single one of them is so unique. And useful in combat, you can upgrade them. So obviously.
Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
We got his rifle. We got his repeating light. It's not useful, but because I had that jackass interaction with him, he gave me the rifle.
We need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
On it, soldier.
There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion.
Let's test the melee combat.
There's nothing more we can do for them. This doesn't change our...
Clobbering time. Oh, this is good. Electric damage, by the way, is extremely powerful. Where are you? Get your ass here. We're gonna get a Thor hammer in just a little bit, which is even crazier. And this is like hitting in your dreams. Like, have you ever had a dream where everything is slow motion and it's like you can't move fast enough? I had a bunch of those. Obviously we're gonna unlock another one. Nice, done. Extra loot, always welcomed. I have never used a distraction item at all. Not used a single one. I did use grenades. Thank you. Where's... I think we can make do with some good melee. But we're gonna need a few things for that. So this is the guy that rejected us in the intercom.
Hey, you there! Come over here! What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post? Something has transpired at Central Dispatch. I've attempted to raise anyone within the sector, but communications are completely down. And there was that explosion.
Twirl your
tell
pistol.
me you know what's happening here. You traitorous swine!
I'm not traitor, dude. I was never with you.
I mean, Matriarch, be my witness. I won't allow you to... Let us just see how you fare against the entirety of this sector's automechs.
Let's see how you fare against me in a little bit, because I got lockpicking. We're gonna ignore those. And instead... let's see how he does it now. Alright, wise guy. Oh yeah. Straight to the noggin. And I got his key card. And it's too bad it's kind of late, but... let's kill the drones. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was not too bad. So I could have gone through the bridge. Like, they are easy targets. We can kill them. I can kill that guy. Like at this stage in the prologue, things are easy. I want to be the other guy. Oh, that is a good smack. Dude, this is just a stun baton, but mechs have a lot of weaknesses to shock damage, so you can literally destroy them with a laser gun or with a stun baton. And we're gonna use the key card here. I'm gonna show you a few things because somebody asked me how do you go about the like if anything is repetitive. So I'm gonna show you another way to tackle this mission. This is hidden, by the way, so you normally need to do what I just did. I can probably sneak behind him and do stealth assassinations, but I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I will go through here and we're gonna use the facility to do that for us. So I can activate a turret and the turret does it for me. Yep, there you go. We do have to be careful about the shock in these locations. Let's go. All right. Oh. So there are many ways, like I said, you can go through this. Sneaking in stealthily and all that kind of stuff. Like the game, it really does the RPG part really well. Yes, there is a third person. Let me show it to you. There you go. Third person. And there's a... I don't think there's an achievement related to it, but there's a small pet there. Ugh. So yeah. And another turret. Look behind, dude. There are so many ways to play and toy with your victims. It's hilarious. I may not want to get... It's going to attack me as well. See what I mean? Let's go. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Turn it off. Turn it off. Give me that inhaler shit. Oh, okay. We need to run, dude. I thought it would get destroyed. But it didn't. Oh, here's another one. Go through that by hacking the computer or use the vent. I'm in combat. Well, do I get... I think there's a key to the safe, so I don't need to use my lockpicks. Because I'm gonna use that on the door in just a little bit. So we're not gonna... Yeah, I can use it now. So, message. Pumping station, return. So if I had hacking, I could have hacked the door. And it would have opened for me. But I don't have it, so... We're gonna just sneak in. A nice game is saved. Yeah, I hate when we get games that aren't... Like RPGs that are not third person. Really bugs me. Alright. And that closes. And now we can go to debrief.
What's going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place is a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can.
Right, lady.
It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Oh, so that's the core, huh? Okay. I think we have one more door on this route. We could have taken another route which was more stealth involved, but it's fine. It's fine. We've got cigarettes. Right. None of this dialogue will help us though. Okay, so this is the door, but I no longer have any mag picks. That's what I was afraid of. Oh well, it is what it is. It's not like we lose much. Oh, and another thing about me being a scientist, I can interact with things in the environment. And depending on my background, I can understand it. So here I have the professor background. So I understand what these notes say.
Commander, be on your guard.
And because I have brilliant... Ooh, I did not pick science. Yeah, I fucked up. I should have picked the third perk, but if I had science, I could have... fried the guys with the batteries here. Like these batteries would have been... But it doesn't matter. Ooh. It does matter, actually. You can get destroyed. I'm gonna show you the skill tree in just a little bit. I showed it at the start of the thing. Alright. Character skills. So you have all of these. I picked engineering, lockpicking, and melee. Why did I pick engineering at this stage? Because we don't need engineering yet. I went against my own perfect start guide, dude. And every time you unlock these, depending on their level, every 5 levels you get a perk, and you can invest in all of these perks that are related to those specific skill categories. And some of them require investing in 2 types of skills. Like there are some assassinations, especially for stealth builds, you need both guns and sneak. Like suppressionists gives you 100% sneak attack damage, which is huge. But you need both guns and sneak level 8. So that's quite a deep investment. You need about level 20 to take advantage of that, and a really good engineering level. That's just one of the examples.
Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles?
Fine.
Stop the tomfoolery. Take the lift behind you and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
So I'm gonna use the pistol instead. Like I don't have the build just yet for going guns blazing, unfortunately. I mean, I can go guns blazing, but I can't go with full melee build yet. Do we have a mag pick here? Please? No. How did I end up with 7 mag picks in the other playthrough? I have no idea how. I must have done something different too.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
Or it is. It repeats.
Dude, my mouse is gripping to my pads and it's annoying. I want to take the other one with the... That's what you get, fool. There you go. Okay, they don't explode when you hit them. Still no mag picks? Really? Alright. Okay. Yep, let's go. I could backtrack a little bit later.
Commander, can you hear us? Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab.
There should be...
In other words,
There should be one at some point. But probably not. Not here at the very least. Okay. Here, can I buy one? No. No mag picks, unfortunately. And oh, he got a hit in. And some weapons actually become better in the slow motion effect. Like they may shoot for longer. And there's this uranium weapon early on that does that. So yeah, benefits to have as many gadgets as possible early. Go for them, unlock them, stuff like that. Maybe some melee and tech makes be like... you can go with a tech build that focuses on electricity. Let me just show you what I mean by that. So if you take engineering, You get mechanical systems with a difficulty. You get 2% damage resistance, first of all. And if you go with the perks related to engineering, so you get 10% damage with modded weapons. You gain, where is that? No, this is explosives actually. Like, you get a lot of extra damage with electric shock guns. And laser guns or laser cannons are some of the strongest because they literally bounce off everything. So you can go with some really crazy damage. I'm not sure where it is though. Probably some combo here somewhere, but basically every single one of the skills is useful at something. Like, literally you can have so many playthroughs and all of them will be useful. Can I one-shot him? Maybe not. Nice. Dude, what am I shooting? Oh! It's so dark here. Like, I'm not sure how you see it on your screen, but mine has really dark blacks. Maybe recharge. Yeah, gotta be careful at max because they will mess you up. About as smart as a brick. All right. Why does he jump? Yeah, sometimes they run a lot. That is the luckiest mofo in the freaking universe. Alright. Open up. Prologue done. We got everything. We can go. There you go.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. And here I was certain an agent known for their academic pursuits would be slowed down by the chance to examine a culture none outside this colony had ever seen. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
Hold up a bit. Just realized one of the videos didn't go live, or what happened?
You think you can bait me with insults? I am a better agent than you could ever hope to be. Not that it
Did I
matters.
start streaming before I should
Very
have?
shortly, nothing will.
Did I start an
Let me
hour
put this
early?
simply. Simple enough for even you to understand.
I might have.
The grand plan mandates
I
this
hope not.
abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with
Yes,
it.
I did. I started an hour early. Did I start an hour early? Oh my god, I started an hour early. It was a bit too soon. Well, I mean, it's too late. Well, I hope Obsidian Entertainment isn't mad at me. Alright.
I have neither the time nor the need.
It is what it is.
The
It was 7
nuances
PM
of the
somewhere,
plan
but
to
it
one
wasn't in
such as
my
yourself.
region. Which makes sense. Okay, so she's a
Don't
traitor.
you think I would have?
She's gonna get us
Sparing
all
Niles
killed
and
now.
Not having to deal with you would have been preferable were I given the choice.
Because
The
apparently
plan
she didn't have a
cares not
choice
for our
according to her
wants.
wards.
I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
Oh, really? Your
Are you
math
finished with
told
your
you to
pithy
kill me?
threats?
I'm loath to step on your big moment, but we are out of time. Farewell, Commander.
No. Bye. I guess. I never watched the cinematic because I skipped it. I always skipped it. Oh, that's the rift. Explosion or whatever. Wait, how did she escape? I don't understand. Like, I know how we escaped, but what did she do? When there's now a black hole in the universe. Emergency hibernation activated. So we're gonna have a little bit of a time skip.
The Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
So we're back on our ship, which somehow got into space again. And you know the gist of it, we're gonna skip. I don't want to spoil all of the things just because we're streaming. I want you guys to see some of these on your own, so it's much better.
They were out there for almost 10 years. You know what usually happens to someone left in suspended animation that long.
Uh-oh.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. Oh, I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Okay. I can hear you, you know.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
How is that my fault? Yeah, I deserve a hazard pay for almost dying.
Due to the perilous nature of their job, Earth Directorate agents are not compensated with hazard pay. However, 2 more near-death experiences may entitle you to a decorative trophy.
Oh.
Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
So you can get a respec from here. This is as far as I know. What is this button even doing? Just realized there's a button for this. This is, as far as I know, the only respec that you can get in the game right here. So you have to be careful what you're setting from this point on. If you don't respec, I never tested if it gives you that respec back, but I'm going to assume no because I know her dialogues. So I'm going to respec and show you what we have. So we're going to keep Brilliant and Brawny because we're going to go with a melee build. Lucky could have been good, but screw it. We're gonna go with Abrasive just because, and in terms of skills, I'm gonna keep Engineering. This was good, but in the open world, Lockpicking and Melee. I think that's going to get us through most of the things, and gun damage should be enough as it is anyway. So this is going to be our build. I didn't respec, but I just wanted to show it to you guys.
An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander.
So let's go, baby.
The rift also
Enough talk, Val.
to the colony. Current estimations suggest correct. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and it has been this Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above this.
Right. We got it, baby. So let's go. Melee 1. Big head 2. This 3. Look how cool we do. We have the setup already. Bonus damage resistance scaling with total bits held. Huh. Oh, okay, that's good. Companion ability charges 10% faster. That's not really good. Consumerism, 15% vendor prices, minus 10% sell value at vendors. Actually, this was good and gives me some extra dialogues, even if it is a flaw. So I'm going to invest the first 4 points. If I go here and check, actually I cannot. Engineering 4 should be the better option here to go with. So we're gonna go with 4 points in engineering. We already have 2 in lockpicking, which should be enough. But no, actually, hold up. 3 and 3 is the best early on, because we're gonna unlock a laser gun really quickly. Yes. And for perks, I'm going to start with pickpocketing. This is really strong. I could go with duelist, perfect blocking, and gives me like stuns. Heavy-handed, melee attacks knock down enemies, have a cooldown between an activation. This is good as well. But pickpocketing is so strong early on that it's too good to pass. Gonna heal up really quickly. And we're gonna get something really cool out of this. We're gonna get a free legendary really quickly. There you go. We're gonna have this in the like perfect start guide that should go live in a few minutes. What do we get? Biomass canisters. And we got a hibernation suit, I think. Ooh, this looks really nice. Evasion, damage, combat sprints. This is really nice. All the dangly bits. Alright. So, what do we have? We'll go and talk to Niles.
All these years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Oh, Commander. Glad to see you up and ambling about.
Damn.
And not,
that explosion did a number on him.
You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods...
He looks way cooler than in the prologue.
I mean, I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Yeah, you didn't... I'm gonna be a jackass to him, so I'm gonna say he didn't search.
I'll make it up to you, Commander. Somehow. So
yeah, you better.
I gather Val's describe... If she's of a mind to. She could use the information on that thing to distinct...
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditated searching. Mission parameters not found. Please...
Can't... She did follow protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
Standing around having my ear talked off.
I'd have reckoned you'd enjoy a little prattle after 10 years, but just to be clear, we might...
10 years in suspended... suspension, and I still don't want to talk to him. He's a cool dude though, so he's a great companion to have. I'm just like being a jackass for no apparent reason.
There's records and
we're gonna start her quest line as well.
To preserve the integrity of the contents, this unit has an advanced decryption. Helpful addendum. Scans and additionally, the second lockbox is please.
Alright. So we're gonna need more advanced decryption keys. Are a really nice way to get more loot.
Congratulations on your acquisition.
Like, we're gonna get so many cool things out of this.
Acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally.
There are so many legendary loot boxes, and decryption keys is basically how we're gonna unlock them. Let's go to Eden. Let's go to our first planet. How is the game so far? Well, we basically just finished the prologue, so it takes a little while until you get into the meat of things. So it starts with a lot of talking. But now we should be fine, and we can actually go do our business. And we're gonna start with the 2 companions, actually. We're gonna go with the companions in it. And I'm gonna show you like a quick route to become more OP really quickly. There you go. Nice and steady. So we're gonna start with the town. We're gonna go to Fairfields. And there are some really interesting things happening there. Triple barrel shotgun. We could have gotten this all along. I always skip that for some reason. We can mod the shotguns though, so that's going to be really good. Shut up, dude. There you go. Uranium contamination. So many pop-ups, it's really annoying, but once you're done with it, it's fine. There you go. There you go. Let's go, baby. So, we can already get some really, really strong legendaries by stealing them. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to steal them because I know I cannot get them another time. But if I steal them first, I wonder if I'm going to get them again.
Well, then try to... End of the day, we let what? Got a convoy.
I'm just going to skim through the dialogues.
Damnation.
You know how it is.
Protectorate drone's been a series. Bounty terminals
yes,
out
yes.
next to the once again,
bye. So there are some things here we can do. I'm not gonna do that mission first. We're gonna do this first. Actually, there are 2 missions here we can take. One of which is here for another stun baton. So I can talk to this guy. Ask him what seems to be the problem. And the way we can solve it... So I can hack into that, but I'm not gonna hack it, and we're gonna get the baton from there. But there's actually an engineer right inside of this bar of sorts.
Our target audience here is
right in this bathroom.
Time for another performance review already. Why, of course.
We're gonna talk to him.
Is everything? Is everything supposed to be?
Did I just mess up the dialogue?
Is everything supposed to be so sweet?
You can mess the dialogue. That is a new for me. Okay. Thank God for reloading. Who the hell is spamming me, dude? Really, who is spamming me? With so many freaking comments. Leave me alone. Actually, it's notifications. I need to turn off some of my notifications. Okay, take number 2. I should have picked... Don't go blindly through dialogues, because you may miss out on key information. That is a good... that is a good one to know. I'm gonna show you why. You already saw why, because we missed the dialogue where he helps us. So don't just go blindly. Oh my god, please stop. Bye. There you go. Dude, I hate games that keep holding your hand at the start. Like, this is like one of the flaws of these games. They always handhold you so much. Can you play in 3rd person? Alright, let's do it.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome. Even so, going to have... Well, then try... End of the day, we let most... Once again, welcome to Fairfield.
Bye.
The official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab.
We're gonna do that mission too as well in just a little bit, but... Let's start with this guy.
You're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal. What do you think the smokes are... The drones are ready to launch. I know it probably seems like these protectorate systems aren't... Have another smoke. Sometimes you gotta... Not that I bet a fellow drone up. If I can get these drones launched...
I'm just gonna quickly save here. Just in case I mess up the dialogue again. So here's like a mistake you can make in... Yes? Because if you don't talk to him properly, he's not going to reveal that information because you maybe pissed him off.
Apologies, I'm still applying the required elbow grease to scour the surface. Why, of course. Once a drone operator, always a drone operator. Just enter this code and you should be able to circumvent any lockouts.
Okay, there you go. It actually gave me the key card on the first try, so I just had to inquire. But it seems I just made a mistake, so yeah. It still works even if you talk to him that way and skip to the dialogues. So that's good to know. So access security protocols, and now we have this reset target priorities. Read some messages if we want to, and it's done.
Look at him go.
Nice. And now I can pick this item, which is a stun baton with a mod on it. So it's not like gonna change too much for us.
And no, say, maybe we don't. Anyway.
But it's still useful. There you go. And we're gonna start this other quest here, which is this guy.
Look like you've had your
for the
share of
double
troubles.
jump.
I had just the why the path there might be couldn't or
So we're gonna do the double jump mechanic as
Don't
well.
want to bargain, no? I have a he'll provide the
And we're gonna get a
bonus.
legendary out of it, so that's
close,
going to
but
be
so
useful.
edible spacesuits.
Which is right here. As we're gonna go to another location for the main story, we're gonna check that one out as well. I'm gonna pick up a bounty for extra XP, and I think that should be all here. Now we're gonna go and grab the laser gun.
Yeah.
You're thinking too.
It's a good science. These Protectorate lack imagination. Never, I'd guess you're one such person.
Up close and personal.
Might be our new.
We've tried everything short of skipping a ship through that door to get in.
I'd love to see the core.
Fine. Skip drives out.
Blowtorch.
Hand crank.
Electrics.
Oh, and there was that attempt with the automax. Wonder if they ever got it once.
So basically the door is locked and they cannot open it. And luckily they have me, but I don't have the mag pick for it. So we're gonna have to steal or buy a mag pick, which we're gonna do and come back to get the laser gun. In the meantime, I'm gonna steal the 45% critical chance. Did they change it? Oh no, they didn't change it. So it's 5% crit chance, 40% critical damage. This is a really good one to have. So if you want some crit chance early, grab it right away. And I'm gonna unlock another mission. Investigate a Fairfield greenhouse. So both of these will prove useful. I just need a mag pick, which I think we can buy from nearby. But we're gonna have to do it at maybe... Yeah, maybe one of those. Let me see which one of these has. Yep, there you go. Should be enough. And I'm gonna sell my junk. Nice. There you go. So now we can go back and actually get the item I was trying to get, which was the electric cannon thingy. Yes, we do have a ship, but we cannot pilot it in the sense that, you know, there's no free piloting here. So this is going to be the shock machine gun, and it's going to make things so much easier for us from this point on. So where is it? This thing absolutely wrecks electric enemies, and not just electric enemies, literally any type of enemy. So I'm gonna go with a shocking build with this. This is gonna be really good. There you go. What else do I get to buy? I can actually buy some stuff for it as well and mod it right away. So if I go for biomass converter, this is it's pretty good for the corrosive damage, but not really quite as good. Micro reflex sight, nope. Telescopic sight, don't really care about that. We're not gonna spend any money on this. If I got, like, what you can do if you're going with a stealthy build, like I covered this in the start guide as well. You can talk to this guy.
Well, what I meant to say is, like,
and he sells advanced magazines. So advanced magazines penetrate armor, and you really need that. I recommend buying it if you can. But he also sells a bunch of other stuff, like Rattler is really strong. It costs 1,000 for now, so I'm gonna buy it a bit later. But it's a really strong option to have too. And I think he has a mag pick here I can steal. Oh yeah, additional weapon slot. This is also really good. You can steal it from him. And here's the thing. I can talk to Niles and we can apply it to our helmet now. So I'm going to go with a cowboy helmet instead. Police officer hat. And I'm going to apply it to it. I could go with some others as well, but to be honest, it's fine. He has field tinkering, by the way, so if you remember in the first game, I think you needed engineering 20 for this. Now you can just go here, apply the mods straight to your armor and weapons from anywhere. So now we have 3 inventory slots, 1 for this, and I'm gonna place a shotgun here too. We're gonna get a free incendiary shotgun in a bit without having to spend any money, but it's good for now. So Cowboy Man is already up and running, and what we're gonna do now is as follows. We're gonna talk to these 2 NPCs.
Yet you see fit to
And I'm gonna show you a trick here that will help you a lot. This is my favorite part about Outer Worlds 2.
While you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine.
So I can side with one of these 2 characters with...
I'll give you that.
Hold a moment, Car.
Car. That's you pronounce it like car. I pronounced it differently in my video because I never paid attention to her name.
Myself, I am D.B. Milverstreet, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, I've some. But surely, better yet, helping me shall result.
So depending which one you like go in the dialogues here, you will have a different chain of events. He sells you in a completely different location and she sells you into another location. You can still visit those locations in either situations, but I think you get more rewards if you just side with him and do what he asks you to do.
Yes. One additional word of warning.
So normally I prefer frontal assault.
Good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with him.
And I could either go with him with the plan or talk to her for the plan. But it doesn't matter if we miss. So like each one of them has a reward to give you if you side with one or the other. So he's going to not give you like anything first. He's going to give something big later. She's going to give you her armor right away if you help her. But I can steal them, so we don't care about that. So I'm going to side with him, and we're gonna go and do the deed he needs us to do. But before I do that, I'm gonna steal his key, and he doesn't suspect a thing. And now we can talk to Carr.
Well, if you'd spoken with me, like
she's annoyed that I chose Milverstreet, but it literally doesn't matter because we can steal from her as well. Oh, and that also gives us information on the investigation we do. So going here, pickpocket, war chest key, straight away, baby. This is why I love this game. There's no locking into anything. You can get it through other means if you're looking out for them. If you keep an eye out for things, you can grab almost everything. So let's steal his top helmet.
Commander,
Alright, yeah, she gave me a quest here. So we can actually retrieve his top hat helmet from his house, which is right here. Go inside. Chest using Milverstreet private lock key. Boom. Triple barrel shotgun. No. I don't believe it. No, they removed it. Ah, they knew about it. God damn it. They saw my video. Okay, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So they changed it in a recent patch, I believe. Because this was not the case before. You could have gotten his legendary helmet right now. But maybe I came in a little bit too soon. Maybe I came a little bit too soon, so I should have done this afterwards. Right? Let's test it for her as well. Let's see. Maybe I'm a little bit too soon and it didn't populate yet into the camp it's supposed to be in. Maybe that's what's happening. I really hope that's the case here, because otherwise I'm screwed. Don't die. Okay, I didn't die. So let's see. How screwed am I? Surely enough they didn't remove it, right? Oh no. They nerfed it, dude. Really? At least my perfect start guide is not completely ruined, because at least that means we can still I still showed the proper way of getting them. So my guide is not completely ruined, but just to be safe, I'm going to try it after I finish the next objective. Yeah, ship, as in the how is it called? The ship we have is called the Incognito. Okay.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
All right, so we're gonna continue, and I'm not gonna steal from them just yet. We're gonna wait and see what happens, because maybe they changed that a little bit and it's going to populate the chest a little bit later. I think it's after we go to the Ministry of whatever it's called. Ministry of Defense.
Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spying. Though you're not wanting for moxie, I'll give you that. But comes...
Allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street. I do not, but I'm hardly the type to beg but surely, better yet, helping me shall result in our saving no, the protect them. I previously sent a graph to, yes. Fine.
All right, I don't prefer diplomacy, but I'm gonna still go with him.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo.
And I'm also going to go through this and this. Even though she's pissed off, it doesn't matter. We're gonna follow another quest. The smugglers. Actually, we have two smuggler quests here for some quick XP. And one is going to be literally right around... Yeah, there you go. Let me invest some points into... I'm gonna invest the next 2 points into engineering and lockpicking. So level 4 on the first planet should be more than enough for literally everything. And then we're gonna focus on melee from that point on the first planet. But there is something here of a conspiracy. I talked to this guy.
Guess I should apologize. It all happened again the next night. But
this guy is doing an investigation into some
I still don't know all the
some things missing in the greenhouse, and there's this door here that's locked. So we can actually find an opening to it on this computer, for which we need. I'm kind of spoiling stuff playing this way, but I already know everything. So the terminal code is already on the ground, so I can go in, access via the scrap of paper, unseal the door, access some of the other stuff like the messages and all of that. And we're gonna go, and I'm gonna show you how this works on multiple enemies. So door is opened, and we can go inside, and we have some folks inside.
Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Is that not why you've come? Because
they
you
were stealing
discovered
apples.
Recent larceny at the greenhouse?
Actually, stumbling upon it was a complete accident.
How coincidental. When we've finished here, your fellows will call your death the same.
Damn. Why would you ransack a
The
greenhouse?
greenhouse's stolen bounty? offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
All right.
Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of if you are conniving for some concession of weakness...
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh.
I really thought I could probably...
Shindig. You lot been hiding out in here all this time?
Please.
Maybe there's a way to convince them not to attack you, but I haven't found it. It seems that they are pretty apprehensive, so I'm just gonna attack them right away. Oh yes, beautiful electricity damage. There you go.
Guess I had this
They get stunned. They get the zaps. It works in an AoE because it zaps to other nearby targets. What's not to love about laser guns? And we got a security lockbox. Like, remember how I told you? These are also going to provide you some legendary gear. So this is also useful. But I need more mag picks. How did I finish with 7 mag picks last time? I think it was because they were inside. And now we can go to the greenhouse. And also do that mission. And on the way we're gonna do a few other things to get more XP. So this will give you a silencer, by the way. If you want to play with a stealth assassination build, you can go with this.
So, is there anything else, or can I get back to... Really? Though, and my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development, testing, packaging, advertising. Really? Feel you're entitled to that because though, and my contract says I get 0.00 quite, but then again, they all only have a race. Though, and my contract says I get 0.003427% of net after development. Well,
okay, investigate the greenhouse. Done, and now we have to go... I actually have to pick the scheme. Investigate the Fairfield, investigate the greenhouse, overseer. Interesting.
You're back. Why? Really? Feel you're entitled to that information, do you? It doesn't? So, is there anything else, or can... Well,
I think I'm missing some important detail. Like, sometimes the way missions progress is kind of finicky. So we're gonna probably find a lot more information inside of these houses. Defense. All right. I think DeVries' house is gonna be like the final one. We do have some things on the way. I cannot steal from here though, because he's gonna get pissed at me. I don't want that to happen. Nice. Okay. And finally, we've got hers, and it's done. Yeah, so this is her house, basically, and we got a secret door with a bunch of stuff in.
My cover seems I was able to easily... I have hacked... Well, I have... but the complete... I can only... I'd even... All that was... Well, I don't... And I am...
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? I mean, she wasn't a damn scientician. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
I've seen many colleagues lose themselves to an obsession. This is really...
Oh, yeah? And how many of those colleagues went and blew up a space station on account of it? DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, Ain't a job she couldn't get done.
Yeah, I'm kind of speedrunning here because,
Inspired all of
like,
us.
if we were to stay through dialogues, it would take a very long time.
Reckon so?
We would basically
Some might embarrassing how much
be
worse
like
we
5
all
hours in and
figure
still
my
in
own crap,
dialogues.
Then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was.
And I'm
an
kind of
accident,
trying to
but
go
now
through
we
the
got
gameplay as
cold,
well, not just show
hard proof
dialogues,
it
because
wasn't.
that's
Law only knows why she trusted the orders
that's something you
so
can do
if
on
it
your
turns
own
out true,
anyway.
DeVries
So if you
was
want to
willing
like find more about the story and the characters, literally there's so much dialogue here, you will lose yourself in it. But I want to show the gameplay and locations as well.
Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks. Sure, but why act? I don't take it. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's where no. Didn't even know DeVries was alive. Until
Plus,
she
I
broke
went
the
through this
satellite
like
down.
so many times
Until
that
then,
I kind of know what's going on.
kept me going was mostly training and stubbornness, and Val. But to your point, holding someone who's wronged you accountable for their actions ain't an act of vengeance. Some might call it justice. Right after we get answers, whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
All right. We got everything out of this. And the messages. So, next point. We can buy ammunitions, but I can go to... Yeah, we can probably follow this set of missions now. And then we're gonna go straight to the Ministry... Yep, we're gonna go straight to the Ministry of Accuracy. I think that was what it's called. Just wondering if there's any extra dialogues for her now that we got all of that.
Why? Well, I've got a lot.
Okay, she did not.
This paradigm of yours, or sovereign, or whatever.
Maybe Bilber Street will have something on her. Or maybe not. So, let's freaking go. There's one more quest here I can do quickly. Do I have engineering?
Exhaust manifold still? You just stopping by to admire the mines? Or is there something I can help you with? Only becomes a problem if the objects start talking back. Make my job a whole lot easier if they would, though.
Can you give me these mines must be important if you're being yeah, this is the one.
This system here? It deploys extreme countermeasures against overhead attacks in the form of aerial explosives, oft referred to as sky mines by those who prefer brevity. However, the whole thing is currently non-operational. Some problem with the lifting mechanism. No lift means no sky mines. No sky mines means the enemy can blow in like a bad sail, and we'll all be passing in our bits before you can say, gee, nice weather we're having today.
Yep.
Truth is,
Let's
maybe
do
I
it.
could use some help. But if you mention this conversation to anyone, I will deny it ever took place. I'll be over there if you need me. Way over there. Should clear the blast radius at that distance.
Wow. He doesn't have any confidence in me. Alright. So engineering level 2, or we could use Sky Mine Maintenance Manual. I have not discovered that at all. Or maybe it's in another location, but I scoured the first whole map and never found it. It's probably somewhere very hidden.
All right, so you got her working. Bully for you.
No thanks to you.
Did good work. Try not to let it grow your hat size. Oh, and before you ride off, hold on. Give me a second to find them. Here. Managed to cobble some frags together
Okay,
from a
explosive
damaged
grenades.
mine earlier. Who knows?
that should
Might
come in
get you out of
handy.
a pinch one of these days. And seeing how expertly you worked, you may as well take this armor modification too. I'm
Okay,
sure you'll have an
anti-grenade.
easier time installing it
Actually,
than I
anti-grenade or grenade bandolier is not too bad. We can definitely make use of it. We're gonna go into one more place where we will find information about the greenhouse lady. And I think I'm gonna need more points. Like more electric rods for this thing. Alright, let's see.
Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State. If you're not with a specific division, I'm supposed to take down a name before offering. As Chief Replenishment Officer, it's my privileged duty to furnish our brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. As a friendly reminder.
So we could buy the reclamation raiment, but I don't think it's gonna help us much. I think it's not gonna help us too much right now, so maybe later. What I do need from her is the key card, and does this work? I'm not sure why sometimes it gives me objective, not active. But we're gonna go for the mental refreshment information, for which we need to travel here. But first we're gonna go here to get the double jet boots. The double jump, actually. So double jumping will already make things way more accessible, because we can jump on platforms that are further away, jump over gaps. Just helps a lot with everything, really.
Might I have a word, Commander?
And I think on the way we can get a few more things, but probably we're just gonna focus on it. Yep. And somebody told me you want to see it in like third person. There you go. We're gonna go with like a full melee brawler scientific sort of build. Like typically I like starting with stealthy builds, but there's a very strong hammer early on.
State your purpose, outsider. What? You travel freely. During recent troubles, may safety, amity, and ease be yours.
All right. So she starts a side mission chain, during which we can get some posters, at the end of which we're gonna get an armor set. But I'm just gonna steal her shit in the meantime. And we're not gonna focus on those in this live stream because it takes a long time. Oh, and I just missed my entrance to the thing. There's the double jump. Actually, I think that one of the first is right here. So one of the first posters is, or maybe not. Probably not. But we can enter the secret entrance. And I'm gonna activate my flashlight. So, my recommendation when you play these games, steal everything. The penalties of stealing in this game are so low. And, like, nobody will verify your inventory. So if you just steal stuff, it really doesn't matter. Because they will not... It's not like Baldur's Gate where they have the guards looking out for you. But if they do see you in the act, then they will retaliate. So whatever you do, just don't do it when somebody watches. And you should be fine. I have no idea what I just got. There you go. Okay, we need to fix this. Fine, let's fix it. Just put it back. With engineering and lockpicking will get you through like 90% of all of the locations. Maybe hacking and explosives every now and then, but literally if you have those mag picks and enough levels, you're going to be golden. You can literally go anywhere and do everything. Starting with this.
Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly.
Dummy.
You're too young to be a crater in the... Oh, Lord. What? No. Hey, you down there. Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Oh.
He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Unless their downward velocity is too great. If so, well, you see what happens. Not nearly as upset as we are.
So this was the guy that Huel was inquiring about. The guy that jumped.
Had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed right in its gears.
Scramble her brain.
I can't fathom no sensible motive. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
Okay. Well, that's tragic, but it doesn't involve me. I'll be heading off. I'm not sure if that's going to affect the mission, but I'm going to go, how can I help?
The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
To grind old Ida out.
Will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bounce,
This is a very funny game, and I'm not gonna lie.
We'd avoid the tragic fate of our two.
All right, take the boots, bounce up the spire, and I'm on it. Let's go. And we just got double jumping, so now we can reach places that were previously more difficult to reach. Let's just say that's the case. But not before I steal everything that's literally not glued to the ground. Let's go. One. Like, there are so many places that become much easier if you get this. I really recommend grabbing it right away. Like, one of the first upgrades among the shield, this and the shield basically, are the two most important you should get right away and ASAP. Is there anything secret here? Hold up. I never used this. I just realized there's a whole platform here that I never went for. Well, luckily there's nothing on it. So, I didn't miss much. Oh! Yes, I did. I actually missed so many things. Holy smokes. There was a whole decryption key here I could have used. See, even after so many hours, like, I scoured the whole region. I have... You can probably lose yourself and get 20 hours just in the first region, which is this. It's not that big, but you can literally stay 20 hours in it for all of the things that you need. If you want to max out everything, like, grab all the items, all the legendaries. There are about 12 legendary armors just in the first region, about 8 legendary weapons, and many more that are not legendary but are very strong. And you unlock even more after a certain point in the main story, once you get a specific power. So exploration is really, really good in this game. Oops. No. Ugh, thank God. You feel rewarded in this game, which is what I like. Alright, boyos. Wait, can I slide? Oh, I cannot. I thought I could slide beneath. Alrighty then. So I'm going to repair the drive and lower the harvester, which is going to give me more... Gonna give me more XP. Holy camera sensitivity. Should I... I mean, it's fine to me because I can quickly switch around and look. But it may not be that good for going on a stream. So I'm gonna try to go with smoother actions.
Oh, thank the law.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Glad you're happy.
So the platform still works? That's amazing. Not that we'll be going up in it again. For that, you deserve a little extra on top of your urgently improvised extortive rate.
Armband.
Thank you again for all your help.
Well, you're welcome. So we got extra XP. Let us level up. And we just got a legendary eye, by the way. I'm not sure... Where is it? So we got the monocular target finder. This is pretty good for sniper builds. If you play with a sniper from afar, this is really good. And it looks nice, but I'm gonna go with the critical one instead. And we got some extra levels, so that means I can also bump up my melee. We now have a plus 40% to melee damage, and we've got a new perk. So for the perk, I'm gonna go with perfect blocks, stun the target for 8 seconds. If I pick this, I should go in first person. Run and hit 20% damage when your next hit with a one-handed, 50% damage on your next hit with a two-handed melee weapon. So after sprinting for a short duration, first melee attack performed again gains a bonus damage. Or heavy-handed melee power attack knock. So I'm gonna be sprinting a lot, but literally all of these would be good. But I also need resistance and max health, to be honest, because we're gonna need survivability. But 50% damage, really good. 50% damage is like really needed here. All right, so let's go for the drones next, and then we're gonna go for we're gonna go for the ministry and recruit one of our first recruits, actually. I think we have 2 routes we can take. Ooh. Gotta be careful. What does she have? Shock. Okay. We got a shock soak and a basic. Fine.
Executive skill building continues. Well, at least for me.
Right, can we reach it through here? I think we can. Okay.
Leverage teamwork and leadership to navigate a risky landscape blindfolded.
There you go. So now if I sprint, one hit with a normal attack should be enough. There you go. But really, what we want to do,
cohorts tripping all over.
so in this facility, if they detect me, there's gonna be like 122 drones. Never mind. My teammates are stupid. Fine. Guns blazing it is. Can I maybe do it? Does this deactivate the rest? I hope it does. Let's see. Maybe?
Emergency protocols ready.
Oh. Yeah. So if I did not, it would have spawned so many more drones. Like 20, 40. I could have still defeated them, but it's better this way. And also, yeah, it deactivated all the drones. Wait, I'm in combat. How? Who's in combat with me? Right, I think it's clobbering time. Just gonna dodge all attacks. There you go. There you go. Can't wait to play this tonight after work. I know the feeling. You're gonna enjoy it, dude. Oh, hold up. I never got this before. Wait, what did I just get? Oh, I thought it was a legendary. Never mind. Well, let's use this. Drone operator log. Return to root. I already completed that, so I'm just gonna open. And we just got a lot more shocking rods. We're gonna need these. Nice. So bounty is over. Now we just need to go here and we just got a full circuit of XP, dude.
Engaging combat.
Nice. Bye. I'm still getting a lot of damage dealt on me. We really need that shield. We really need the shield. And... okay, damage is good. Let's see if I run. Yeah, that's better. I should probably learn to block. There you go, see? Gives me the block. Come here, you little shit. How much do I block? Oh, it blocks really well. I mean, better than nothing. And we've got our location. Let's go, big boy. Nice. So you're kind of in harm's way at the start with this build, so it's not completely ideal, but once you get it going, it's likely you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. Like, the payoff is going to be big. Okay, dead.
Ready to waste them on your command.
Okay. What do we have? Yep. That activated the door, and now we are ready to go in. Yeah, we really need that shield, so I'm gonna focus on getting it right away after this. Ouch. At least I hit him in one, take him in one shot. That's at least the upside. But we still need a lot more healing than this. And I'm afraid we don't really have much here. That's gonna be a problem. Nice. All right.
Hey, 76 on. Hey, you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
All right, ma'am. Just gonna steal some things really quickly, and I should probably apply some mods to my armor, especially like the blast proof with 50% resistance against explosives. 10% damage plates is not really a bad idea. But I'm gonna wait for a better armor.
No. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt.
And maybe I'm the dangerous rat.
You're kidding, right? Look, even if you did somehow prove to be dangerous or something vaguely approximating it, I still rather fancy which is why I gotta ask. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm here for... tell her the truth.
Well, I'm Trooper Silong. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of it.
Ooh, okay. I'm sure you will find somebody to prove them wrong.
The people who believe that are in this room right now, including that dead rapt, I reckon. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
I'm gonna try and stay positive because I want to recruit her.
It's just
I don't think you can mess up recruitments.
Crafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
Okay. You could try kissing the graph to make it better. Nah, I'm not gonna be that bad.
She's bound by contract to work on.
We can be a
whatever
jackass
task
after we
Fairfield's
recruit them because we can get all
illustrious leader
the
set her to. Nothing else.
benefits.
But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
I hope you get the workout. Maybe I'll see you around.
You will. Anyhow, think I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there.
Just
all right.
did Inez remind you of Helen?
So.
Shame she's with Andy's choice.
What? Well, wise, it's not bad. And I'm not sure how I just healed. Maybe dealing a bit of damage back. Where is it? All right. Dude, somehow my speed is really high. Maybe because of the... Nice. Let's go. Good. Well, this build is going to require a lot of healing, that's for sure. And I just don't think we have enough. But I really need the stun. I should have gone the stun first. Oh, he's a cheeky bastard. Oh. Okay, that was good. It's better to use the pistols at this stage, to be honest. Yeah, better to use the pistols. Until we actually get the shock hammer, I think it's better we use the pistol. Wait. Oh. God damn it. No. Alright. I'm going to... Rookie's mistake evolves with me, so it's 11 times 4. Actually, the shotgun. It's just that we no longer have any healing, so that's gonna be a pain. But I think we're done with the enemies here anyway. So, yeah. Actually, we have one more. How did I get healed? Maybe I have an ability that gives me healing and I don't know. Or is it actually this? Hold up. Well, who knows? Wait, maybe my brawler? Surely not.
Great. First on the walls, down the ceilings.
Engaging hostile life.
Nice. Yeah, if you want to have an easier time, go with range damage at first. And only go melee if you know what you're doing. Or when you have enough points to actually become powerful. Because you may regret it.
Highly classified information would be of interest to Minister Milver Street.
Okay. So we got information now. We can go back and we got all the info that we needed. And we got a healing, so let's go. Nice. Always use this, even if you have full HP, because it gives you HP charges, by the way. So that will be very helpful. More junk. Right. So we've got everything, and I think we are ready to go. Yep. We're ready to go. Got a whole bunch of quests to give in, so let's do it, baby. All right. I'm just gonna play enough so we get the hammer as well. I want the hammer too.
People think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm free. I've been gone a while. How'd it go?
Got the schematics.
Why, that's terrible. What? Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if... No. You know what the lowest rung position at Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives is responsible for? You don't want to. Hey, none of it's pretty. This was
Not my fault your friend jumped off a building, dude.
Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
What about personal plasma thrusters?
Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of Recreant Reclamation.
Wait, really?
Imagine jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous.
What do you mean, dude? It's double jump. That would be amazing.
Try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be. In the unlikely event, they...
All right. Thank you for your help. Completing the bounty. Got the bounties as well. Got another
fresh blood in the
Not really a level. We didn't get a level just yet. And now we can finish off the Milva Street quest. Let's see.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my
Yep,
work,
she's here,
Minister.
so we can now do the mission.
How has your progress been? Have you acquired?
There you go,
Excellent.
Chief.
Please that someone in my employ can be relied
Got a whole bunch of
upon.
XP.
Again, you gave away
And
my
she is
job
mad.
and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Yep. Yeah, if you go with this, now she can become your
Grant
companion.
preferential treatment to a subpar
I'm probably...
contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether.
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit.
Good for you,
Most
Inez.
certainly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say. But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision. Most assuredly. But, I suppose, the acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
Observation would have been useful here. There you
Worry
go.
not. The culmination of my plan will bring me the tools to aid you in your... Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yaysayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion.
Right, dude? What do you need?
On to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you. Excellent.
Let's
Here's
go,
the
baby.
advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of purple berry crunch. With that, I shall mark the locale. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
All right, dude.
Then consider yourself officially deputized. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
All right. Let's go. So, let's level up some more. We can go with 2 more into melee. And we get minus 15% damage while blocking, so that's good. Well, it is good, but when we block... How is pickpocketing detected? Wait, hold up. What? Okay, maybe if I go through this way... There's no way he detects my pickpocketing, right? Sneaking in slowly. There you go. I'm gonna steal everything from him. Thank you. Oh, and
Well, if you'd spoken with me like I suggested.
oh yeah, she's mad because I didn't side with her. So if we were to side with her, we would have gotten the chest piece already. Well, not right now, but after the next part. But we're gonna give it a go and see what happens if we steal and if it populated the things that we need to. But I'm gonna grab her in my team first.
Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had if you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice.
You got a deal.
Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mine the ship.
Oh yeah. We're gonna send Val back to the ship.
After you.
So now we have Inez in our party and we have him. So the cool thing about quests for some of the companions in this game is that you can alter how they look physically. So the Better Than Nature mission, which we're gonna do, gives us an option between two powers for Inez. So like her arm, which needs a graft because it's messed up, we can steal it, or well, forcefully take it from an insect or a type of insect, which is a large like insect boss, and there are two of them we can use.
Really? Because though, so is there anything else, or can I get really?
I think this quest is bugged. Sometimes it gets bugged. I think that's the case now. Otherwise, I don't know what's happening. But Better Than Nature is pretty interesting, so let me just show you what I mean. Do I need to pay 100 quid euros to play 5 days early? Don't pay for early access if you're planning to, like, if you're just, there's no reason to pay early. Like, if you have access money and want to support them or whatever.
Oh, Inez.
But otherwise, I don't really recommend paying early access for single player games. I'm not sure why they even did it.
Something has all right.
They should have not done it. Maybe I should have addressed that in the review. I forgot about that. Don't pay single player early access. Wait for the game to launch on the 29th.
Contracts mean hereabouts.
It might even be better until then.
I shall be pleased for
Yeah, I know you can switch to third person. We've been switching through the whole stream, by the way.
That is not common knowledge in this town.
But I prefer first person for the melee combat I'm doing, so...
Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of...
So she's the one who's gonna help her to apply the graft.
Think of the lives I could have reached.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it.
Would if I could have done more.
Well, you can do more now.
Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast.
I'm not sure if you can play it on Game Pass. I do not
went missing.
own Game Pass.
I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect,
but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it seems it's the 29th, so it doesn't have early access.
Our skeleton sounds a good
That
bit
is
larger
odd.
than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
You only get a default edition on it.
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch.
I never used Game Pass, so I wouldn't know really. But it looks like it's 29th as well.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
I suggest avoiding the front gate. But you may have luck finding a drainage outlet in our matriarch's cave. The Protectorate often build them in this manner and leave them unguarded. When you breach
So many details in conversations as well.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so yes, though I
Like,
would
she just
recommend
told
a
us
careful
that one of the
surgical
ways to enter the
removal
Vox
of the
relay
specimens,
is also
please.
through the
Now,
cave,
when you
the
acquire
final
one or
cave
both of
we
these parts,
find the graft
return here
for.
straight away, and we can begin.
So we could approach this part of the mission in so many ways. We could go through here, which requires something else. Through here, which is another event. Through here, which is like 4 different ways. And even when you're here, you can go to the front door, to the, like, they really thought and put a lot of thought into this. It was really, it's really, they made it really nice. And what was I gonna say? Yeah. Like, there aren't many games out there that actually manage to pull this off successfully. To give you more than a few ways to approach a mission and still make it feel unique. Or at least partially unique. It's kind of like, but not really, but it's kind of like Cyberpunk's Maelstrom mission, where you have a few ways to go about it. This kind of gives me those vibes. I think the developers were taking notes from CDPR. So, like, the first zone has the highest amount of options, and then some of the options dwindle, but you still have options from the way you approach. And you can even side with characters that you would think you would never side with. There is an option to side with characters in that way. Okay, oh, another mag pick. Thank you. We really need mag picks. Alright, and this is Augustine's friend, I think.
No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan. Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
Damn.
And how are you going to do that?
That ain't something you ought to be concerning yourself about.
If you think I'm going to help you do what I think you're talking about, you are deluded.
I may be deluded, but you're lucky you ain't dead. Seeing how she seems partial to using her friends as victims.
Does she? It occurs to me that you have provided no proof of what you're accusing her of.
Why don't you take a long look at me? This is all because she betrayed us. Her team, her friends, even the one whose life she saved in Triangulum.
By the architect. You're Niles, aren't you? She mentioned you a few times.
She was fond of me? Then why? Why would she try to kill me?
I can't say, but it may be one of the things she anguished over. An anguish I fear finally overwhelmed her, and could likely be what's driven her to her present course of action.
And what is that course of action?
It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor. How did... Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, that's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became, among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, she was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her.
This is fascinating, but goodbye.
Right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please, that's all.
Told you there's a lot of talking. Like, I like role-playing and stuff like that, but sometimes I'm just like... Let me do my thing. Talking no jutsu is not really my cup of tea. I'm an action guy. Like, I just like to go in, take care of things, and go out with a bang. So it's time we get the shield now. This is gonna be quick, actually. We can get a few things on the way. So next is going to be like, this is what I said when I mentioned you can get diverging routes on the main story. We're gonna avoid this facility for now, by the way. So Milver Street sent us to Westport, which is a... it's a, well, town, basically. It doesn't fare too well after an invasion that happened recently. So half of it is submerged underwater. And we kind of need to either convince them or sabotage them to convince them to join Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice. But there's a leader there that doesn't really agree to do that. So we kind of have to get his people to see our way of thinking so that he has no other choice but to agree to follow his people who now want to move away. Though, to be honest, this place looks a little bit better than Auntie's Choice. So, we kind of have a few ways of doing that. He gave us some apparatuses to do a whole bunch of sabotaging here, but we don't have to sabotage. We can also convince them the proper way. So even when it comes to the mission, there are many ways to
if you're so word of the wise,
to make them you know, see our way of thinking. So there's like a I mean, there's a, how do you call it, radio. We can sabotage it with some extra propaganda. There's that guy. This guy likes Auntie's Choice treats, so this is easy to manipulate.
Why, even if it was still held by our proud it is.
Of course you believe everything on the Aether Wave.
And there's a doctor we can also help. I think that there's also, this guy sells us some stuff. Adrenaline Edge MK3. Passively accumulate energy and toxicity while in active combat. This would work with a medical skill. Work really good, actually. Anyway, it's that guy, and we could sabotage like the power relay, also the water contaminated. So that's the easy route. If we sabotage, it's the easy route. We just have to interact with 3 things. But I would rather help these people out.
Because we've got... Don't suppose you have any medical supplies to spare, do you? Oh, no thank you. From
my extra parts aren't side effects.
Well, fear I've little time.
Huh?
Hello again. Here to help? Or just being friendly? Hard to say. Before... Must say I do look forward to... You haven't heard? Enough took a while for our water purifier to catch up. So some drank tainted... Oh,
okay, so I can convince her.
Auntie's Choice grafting labs. Only cost you an arm and a leg. I do question their low-grade protect. Don't suppose you have any medical supplies to spare. Do you scare? Hello again. Here to help? See you.
This is all going perfectly according.
Interesting.
according to the paradigm.
So if I had sickly, that would have been a little bit better, but
I just can't wait for it to be.
maybe we're gonna get some extra stuff after the dialogue with this guy.
Greetings. It is my confirmative.
All right, so this is the guy we have to convince, basically.
My arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we all, I beg to differ. Those walls have stood for over a century and would easily have stood for another, were it not for Auntie's greed and envy and explosives.
I'm sure staying in the ruins of your city will show them.
As they are too ignorant to see
This guy is a knucklehead.
Our society was built from the bedrock up through the vision of our matriarch. Due to her genius, the structure of our society is perfect, planned down to the last subject. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all. Unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves.
This is the choice. You have these two factions. You have the Protectorate, which is this guy, and you have Auntie's Choice. And the main difference is that Auntie's Choice is like personal freedom, do whatever you want, obviously with a lot of corruption, but at least you're free to do whatever you want, and it's kind of like the Wild West over there. The Protectorate is kind of like more militaristic, everybody gets their roles, and like not much personal freedom, everybody's like for the greater good, but things are more organized.
Comestibles, sir.
So that's the angle we're going with here.
Mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about it. We are of like mind. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts. Oh, Protectorate law finds us guilty of these if the
look around.
So we're gonna go through it like really quickly.
What sort of payment do you seek?
And he gives us a good weapon as well, so we want to help them. There you go.
To lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you I don't know what an Earth Directorate is, and I thought we were past the need for being coy, but fine. I'll extend you my trust as a show of good faith. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in. Wonderful. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here. Farewell now.
All right. So,
Hey, Commander. I hope you're not seriously considering helping the Protectorate here. I know these folks seem on the down and out, but we're as like to do more harm than good by siding with them. I'm not in favor of one party over the other.
oh, and your subordinates have opinions as well.
No, Commander, you're right. It's just, that hasn't always worked out so well. For me, reviving Westport would anger some folks back in Fairfield before you...
All right. So, the thing about this is that both of these would have brought us to the malfunction, to the automech repair center anyway. So this is where we're gonna get our shield technology, and it's better to help them because that helps the guy here, Horgoth, or whatever his name was. What's the name again?
Outsider.
Yeah, Hogarth. If we help him before sabotaging and convincing everybody, it's going to be much better. So we want to repair that facility. Search Charlatan's house. Wait, what is this? Okay, that's for something else. We're gonna go back to this, but for now, I'm gonna focus on getting the shield. The shield will help us a lot, actually. Because we can get so much defenses out of it, and it's really quick as well. So...
What do you mean you're leaving? Ship's over.
It's just a matter of going down the streets. Maybe if I go into combat really quickly, I can get more speed. There you go. So now we have more speed because we're in combat, which is really funny. So staying in combat may help you. And there's this dude. Wait. Oh, I'm in combat and I cannot talk to him. Fine. Got more defensive plates. Maybe should have gone with more science. Oh, they got up until here, really? We're gonna go to that conversation sometimes later. For now, we're gonna focus on that. And since I have enough points into engineering, I think that I can pass the skill check. I think it's a level 4. Otherwise, we need a security check. Like a security pass from the ministry. We've been there, but I didn't get it, so never discovered where it is.
By orders of what's your business here?
Yeah, so we have engineering 3. We can go inside. Oh, and she changed.
Gas leak has made our automechs a touch.
This character was different last time.
Marshal Donaldson likes to... Oh, and fair warning, watch out for Zeranium gas. We sprung a leak. One more...
Nice. So we could have found the credentials inside the Ministry of Accuracy. The credentials are somewhere inside. If you grab them, you should be able to get here. Or if you side with, what's her name? Khra. If you sided with Khra and helped her instead of Milver Street, she would have given you a one of those. Like one of the passes to enter this facility. She would have given it to you. This guy. What do we have?
Oh, huh. I thought that would have put it
Oh,
into sales mode.
this character was changed
Let's look
too.
into that later.
She had a different hairstyle.
Please, give it a try yourself. Sorry.
That's interesting to see. Like they changed the characters a little bit from when I played. Let's see. Well, since I'm not gonna continue with this playthrough too much, but you're gonna want to buy the decryption keys. You're gonna want to buy the decryption keys. Pretty much every vendor has a decryption key, and you're going to unlock so many cool things with it. Should I buy the Zeraniator? This is a good pistol, but I think we can purchase a better one. There's a revolver that's much stronger, so we're gonna go with the revolver.
See you soon, I hope.
And we're gonna talk to this guy.
I hope you've come to help. We may or may not have what you need. Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals. Though we may not last long if we fail to repair the Zeranium leak. I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind. The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield.
There
Whoever
it is.
uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate. What did I tell you, Woodrow? The situation's well in hand.
Marshal, those automechs have been
Yeah, so we
corrupted
need
with
to talk to
uranium.
Delphine to get a
I
Zeranium
can't even
shield.
cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain.
Yeah, okay. Enough with the chatter. Let's do the mission. So we need to talk. Well, first of all, let me show you a quick trick here. I'm gonna show you like how you can convince somebody of something. So
Oh yes. Now what is it you want?
so we need automech
Recommend
parts.
the local quartermaster. It's their job to track and distribute this facility's supplies after all. Ah, our good Marshal sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected. Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas? One and the same. That building took the brunt of the damage during a recent attack, and now it's spewing valuable Zeranium all over the place. I could speak at length about Zeranium. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
Guessing you failed so far since that guess is still all over the place. Let's use it.
Sadly, there is a kernel of truth in your boorish observation. While the device is nearly operational, a particular minor detail. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good. Now,
all right, let's help her.
Any fields of dense uranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions? Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate.
All right, let's go. So, we're gonna need a couple of things, one of which is gonna be on the rooftop. So we're gonna go on the rooftop, and we should find what we're looking for right around there. I mean, it's pretty obvious if you just look for... It's not yellow paint any longer because it's yellow cloth. So, and yellow tubes showing you where you need to go. It's automatic replacement parts. There you go. And we also need... Do we pick the Zeranium now or is it later? I think it's later. Oh, it's now. So now that we have the parts and the Zeranium, which infected us a little bit, this is radiation poop damage. We can speak to her again.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks?
So, yep.
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Should you suffer from any link... Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on what's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
A catalytic amplifier. Yep.
Capital deduction.
Based to have engineering.
You've been all my career. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. You guessed correctly. Our chief mechanist was rather hostile to the idea, so you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier. Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on... Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed. Well, off you...
So I have a few ways in which I can complete this, and I can steal it from this thing, but not by destroying it. So I'm not sure exactly how I could go about that. I could probably get it from it. I can also get it from one of the holographic signs back in Fairfield. Like there's one at the top of the building with Milber Street and car. And I can also talk to this guy, but he doesn't want to give it to me. Cantos. But we can find some information here that may help persuade him. So if I go on his computer real quick, he's not gonna mind. He's fine with it. We're gonna go with the messages really quickly. There you go, logs. And we just found a piece of information that we can now use. So when we talk to him,
Almost done with this work list.
Delphine looking for a catalytic amplifier. And we have the information. So Donaldson logged in his terminal that you'd stop at nothing to guarantee victory. So now we have that information. And that is why it pays to keep an eye out for everything.
If the marshal truly think, one catalytic amplifier at be seeing you, stranger.
So we got the catalytic amplifier thingy. So now we're gonna get the shield, and we are good to go.
Any closer to obtaining the catalytic? Oh, Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. Don't thank me.
So now we have the shield, which we can swap to. And it's going to affect our character. So what this means is we can now finally go through this uranium. We're gonna get to survive a lot longer with melee builds. So that's gonna be very useful. And now we also have some skills here we can use, which I'm gonna invest in melee. I want to make melee really strong. Heavy-handed, melee power attacks knock down enemies on hit. Has a cooldown between activations 10 seconds, which is not a big deal. Perfect blocks. Scrapper. I'm gonna use this though. We're gonna see how strong this is. So Zeranium, no longer an issue. Activate, go in, and we're done. And I think here we need hacking, so we don't really have hacking. We could have opened that with hacking, so it is what it is. We're gonna instead go here. And we're up. And we just got another security lockbox. Dead man's jacket. So now, let's kill some bad boys. We have the shield. And this replenishes, so it literally doesn't matter. So even if it is going down, we can just get it back eventually. Wait, I'm in combat. Oh, okay, I know why. Let's kill this guy. Okay. So that's a stun. Look how much damage we just dealt. Oh, you little bastard. There you go. He juked me the hell out. That was good, actually. Alright, healing up. Uranium is gone, and we can clear the facility. So if I initiate this right now, it's gonna sabotage the facility. So we don't really want to sabotage the facility. We want to help it. So what we're gonna do, and I never actually found a way to enter here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this back into function, and we're gonna go at the top and retrieve a bunch of other stuff. And we're gonna get another legendary out of this. There you go. So this is going to be the first one, which we can activate. This kind of gives me Chernobyl vibes, really. Like, there's a facility, the roof is blown off. You have do we have an elephant food though? We could go through here. We don't really need to do that. With a double jump boost, we can make our way on the other side with minimal effort. And activate the second one. But... oh, you little bastard. Yeah, my damage is way better now. Yep, melee damage is gonna be good. It's gonna be crazy once we get the Thor hammer. It's gonna be not too long after this. So yeah, we're done. We're gonna go here. And we can now skip down. And repair the facility. So if I check it, closed, multiple leaks detected. Uranium flow. And it worked. Nice. So now that it's fixed, yeah, we are ready to go to the other side of things. So we can now return to Vigilante Hogarth, and he's going to give stuff that we really need from him.
What? Uranium is hardly my area. I see. Make it and be careful with that terminal. Don't eat that. But what can I do for you this time? At last, the top.
And we fixed the Zerenium problem.
Perhaps now.
Get some extra rewards. And we just got... What did we get? Yeah, we got this helmet. 40% toxic drain. We're not gonna use this too much though. But this... Where is it? I'm actually gonna get a really strong option later on. We have the... Yeah. This is actually pretty good. Medium, but we can get a stronger probably one. Yeah, but it's mainly you get the dose. That's it. So this is done. And now we're gonna get a really strong rifle. Does it support FSR 4? Well, let's check actually. It does have FSR, but I don't remember which one. Settings. So there is, yeah, FSR 4. But I'm using DLSS. So yeah, it does seem to have FSR 4. Is that like the equivalent of DLSS but for AMD? Because I don't use AMD cards, so I don't really know what FSR is. Like, I know it's anti-aliasing or whatever, but what's... How does it stack compared to the other options?
Well, look who it is. What is it?
And we have the automech parts.
That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Yes, we had what you outsiders...
Nicely
You
done.
already have protectorate jump boots in your possession. Wouldn't know much. Once you're inside, there's something else I need. The Vox... Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't regret... Brigadier Montelli is a stain on the protectorate's good. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can. That's all. Farewell.
History. Human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant.
All right, so we just need to secure the Westport defection. We're gonna do that, but we just got another item. The emergency stop. This is a really strong option because it also has electric damage. So 5% critical hit chance, critical hits from the weapon stuns. Automax has a 120-second cooldown, which decreases with your hack skill. We don't really use the hack, but if we were to use a hack build, this plus a hack ability, we could shoot a mech, and we can literally make it ours. So shoot once, it becomes our ally. Oh, I'm gonna steal this. And we don't have enough hacking here to grab everything. Well, it is what it is. So that is one of the possibilities you can create with a completely separate build than anything else. And since you're gonna be fighting Automax a lot, it can be really interesting. I may go with a hacking build at some point, because it's really sounds really fun. All right, so I want the Thor hammer now. So I'm gonna go for the Thor hammer. Okay, so it's the DLSS equivalent. FSR 4 is in between DLSS 3 and DLSS 4. Oh, that's actually pretty good. So see how this thing shocks it and builds the shock over time. It's really, really good. Get the stun. Oh, don't run. Yeah, this is the problem with melee damage though. If they run away, you need a bit of speed. So here we're gonna find a really good item as well. It's a white item, but it's still very strong, I would say. Which is this, well, not this, but it's useful as well, so we can use that. The 120... I'm not gonna interact with anyone just yet, or... Ah, screw it.
It's the crunch. That's...
At attention, trooper. Report. Why are you out here? Where's your unit?
What unit? I was just eating some purple berry. Wait. My unit. All along, they ambushed us. There was so much blood. You can't make me go back there.
Damn, this is bad. Listen, nobody's making you go back, but you're an easy target for raps or worse if you stay put. Your unit wouldn't want this for you.
Yeah, that's... shit, that's true. I've got to get back to Fairfield. Back inside our bivouac wall.
Yeah, that's it. Back to town, where you can get a big, comforting bowl of purpleberry crunch. You ready to move out?
Yeah. Thanks for all your help. Oh, Law! The Protectorate scum took all our weapons. How am I supposed to get back? The Raptidons will rip me to pieces! What?
Alright, I'm gonna give him a weapon.
I can fit to fall off my own, of course. I hate to ask, but any chance you got a grenade I can borrow? Even if I miss, the noise should scare off any Raptidons. Thank you. I'll only use it if I have to.
I wonder if I chose lie instead of giving him the grenade, if it would have changed the outcome.
One of your finer ideas.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, it was not a smart idea, I know.
What was that? Is someone out there? Stay
This
back,
is not
I'm
the...
warning you! I got a grenade! All I gotta do is pull this pin and... Uh-oh.
Oh, dummy. Well, that happened. Damn, you just dropped a bit of rum. Fine. Maybe giving him the grenade was not the best idea I had. It is what it is. So we've got the Zeranium here, but we got the shield, so it literally doesn't matter. We can go over it now and make our way to the other side. We're gonna go in that building, by the way. There are some things here that I want. So we need to clear the Zeranium contamination first. Yeah, if yellow portion of the bar fully maxes out, you're dead. So what do we have? We have, I think we have a helmet or two helmets. So one is going to be the spaldered uniform, and there should be a helmet here that's really cool looking. Where is it? Yeah, this is it. So this is a white kind of setup we can go with, but it's actually really interesting because we could go with this and this, and it doesn't look too bad. We have 10% HP. Companions get 20% damage resistance with a player below 50. That doesn't benefit me too much. And this gives me this is just medium armor. I think we can get a heavy armor. We can for sure get a heavy armor. So I might as well just go with what I had by default. With the stupidest look ever. And on the other side, I think we have we definitely had something here as well. I know we did. Where is it though? Okay, maybe it got removed or something. Well, it is what it is. We're gonna go to the Sky Cutter, or whatever it's called. And we're gonna go with 2 more points into melee. I should probably invest into some lockpicking, but I think we have enough here. Do we have enough? And for the perks, what else do we need? Melee. Ignore 50% of the target's armor value when attacking with a melee weapon. Holy smokes. 7 more points. 4 more points into... Your melee attacks deal a small portion of the damage in a large cone in front of you. The damage of the cone is increased for two-handed. Oh my god, this is really good. I really want that. Even though I do need more survivability, I want those points. And it's only in 4. We only need more 4. Yeah, 4 more. Yeah, 2 more levels and we have it. So we're gonna go full on melee. Okay. Why can I not go with more? Fine. It seems I need to level up those a little bit too. Alrighty then. Let's go. Before we enter, secret weapon nearby, by the way. If you want a better laser gun, there's one with micro reflex sight on it. So it spares you having an upgrade. But it's still the same damage as the other one. And we're gonna get the Thor hammer now and see how crazy it is, and then we're gonna finish it off. So just gonna grab quickly everything that's not glued to the ground. There is an extra chest here at the bottom, by the way. There you go. Where's the other one? Where is it? Well, it is what it is. So we have this, for which we need a lot of, like, 6 protectorate key cards. Oh, and this is the helmet I was talking about, the Officer's MK2. So Officer's MK2. Yeah, now we need 5 others. This gives us the 15% HP, which will be very useful for our build. And the only other thing we need is going to be a heavy armor we can get from the same location. So this is going to have both of those, basically. Oh, bless the healing. Well, not the healing, but the stun.
You take issue with my presence. Speak plainly.
Let's go.
Your loved one, Swan. Once a loved one of mine became a traitor, I would no longer refer to him thusly. Unless you still harbor feelings.
Enough! Your sniping discredits you both. Wardens must speak through action. Move out!
Looks like a fight.
Ooh. Yeah, see what I mean by the shock damage? And he's stunned. And it's done. Well, my companions are also very good, so... Nice. So the hammer deals the highest amount of damage at this point besides sniper rifles from stealth. Oh, shoot. There you go. So one of the keys is here.
I'd heard tale of those war-bred monstrosities,
I think
This facility is overrun.
we got another
pull back.
helmet.
Return with no less than a support battery.
Wardens do not retreat, nor take any ignoble action.
Anything here? Yep. Scoped shock machine gun. So we have a second machine gun here that we can grab.
We shall do what is required of us.
You're gonna finish off with so many items in your inventory. It's crazy, dude.
Make a duplicate of our field recording.
All right. Let's see.
Let me have.
I don't know who wants to attack me, but my teammates will take care of it. There's gonna be another one here, so where was it? I wish the stun lasted for a bit longer, but we should get one shot after this. Like once we get at the top, it should be one shot.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Alrighty then, we got those. Wait, where is it? And I know there's a healing item here as well. That's really good. Oh yeah, there's the guy. So this is key number 2, and we also got another. Okay, this is not it. I think medium or heavy will be the one at the top. But we've got one more thing. I think it's on, yeah, it's on this platform. So if we go here, yeah, we now have a bunch of platforms, and on that one behind we've got another healing inventory thingy. So if I could just check it, this gives me 300 HP over the course of 5 seconds. This gives me 200, but it doubles to 400 over 1 second. So technically, the lower HP I am, the better it is for me. Because it gives us the highest amount. Righty then. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. There you go. So I may want to use some weapons here. Maybe even the shotgun, but we'll see.
Time to earn my commission.
Let's... Yeah, if they group up, they just get shocked at the same time. Oops. There you go. Nice. Where's the other one? There you go.
Damn it! I swear if not for bad luck, we'd have none at all.
There's one. Oh. Nope, don't run. Oh, damn it. Should have charged it sooner. Well, doesn't matter. I'm gonna take the shotgun instead. A little bit more impactful. Ouch! Dude!
Back in business. That's it. I'm walking. Just as soon as I put these boys down.
No, no. We got a drug crash, but at least I'm not dead.
Oh, that was some kind of universal test? Hope this means we passed.
Well, at least it's done for. So we're gonna go to the 7th floor. And that's where we're gonna get the dagger. The hammer, I mean. And we can finally replace this one with a much, much better one. Alright. More extra things. Healing, thank you. We're a bit dependent on healing with this build early on. So that's going to be this hammer, but to take it,
I have suffered.
we need to power up the relay. So we're gonna power up the relay, get that going, and now we can go and take this Thunderstruck. So this is going to change things up, because now you also have range. And we're gonna have AoE on the range as well once we get that ability. So this is going to become really crazy from this point on. Let me just give in what I have to give in, and I'm gonna show you a bit of combat with it. So we're gonna go to ground deck. And have we gotten... Yeah, we got the Officer's Regalia for the 10% damage resistance. And we've also got the MK2. So now we look the part. Now we look like a freaking badass. And I can also talk to Niles eventually, so I can get some extra damage resistance. But basically we just got a lot of red damage resistance, and we can make ourselves even stronger. So this is gonna be way better. Wait, any... No more enemies. We're gonna test this in a place I know and love for testing.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Okay, no, nobody else. So let me check. 20% chance to ignore incoming attacks while below 50%. That's good. And we need armorer. 50% HP. Let's see what we've got from this guy. Can we... No, he doesn't want to talk. Fine. But now we got all the 5 keys. So we can go here. Insert. Nice and easy. We've got trauma kits, data pad, and some decryption keys. There you go. Ah, what can we craft? Let's see. If I go for my armor, for Officer's Regalia, I can get it with another 10% damage resistance. And since I got 2, I kind of am tempted to go with that. 20% damage resistance while gadget energy is less than 50%. I think I would go with this, to be honest. Because I'm gonna get more bang for my buck. So I will always have gadget energy below 50. But this is just straight up. We're gonna go with this. 20% damage resistance. And for the helmets, really, we don't really have much. We could go for the extra holster, but honestly, I would keep it for something else. We have enough damage resistance. All right. So we are ready to wreck some shit with what we have. Let's see what we got. Why early access on launch? It says it's ready to play. Maybe time zone differences or some stuff like that. All right, so we're gonna go to Eden Agri Center. I'm gonna do a quick save, and I will test it against these enemies. So let's see. This is a boss. One shot. There you go. That's what I want to see. Another one. One shot. Great. Anyone else? One shot. One shot. Yo, this is so cool. I knew it would be crazy. Aren't you two? Why aren't you working together or something? One shot. Well, that was not a one shot actually. And I'm on the verge of dying. Or am I? Okay, I'm liking this build. We need protection just so we can survive a bit longer, but once we get like some kind of healing, it's gonna make things a lot easier for us. Who's shooting me? So keep in mind these guys are pretty tough because all of them have a lot of armor. Like normally these are the highest level enemies in this region. If you can defeat these guys, everything else is gonna be easy. There you go. Who's next? Anybody else? Wait, where did I see somebody? Like I'm seeing two red dots on the map. It's over, dude. It's over. This is over. Right. So it wasn't actually that bad. This was a pretty good build. We just need a bit more survivability, but it just shows you how strong this legendary is. So yeah, give the Thunderstruck a go. If you're gonna be playing, it's worth the hammer. Let's see. I'm gonna complete this mission though. Oops. I wanted to pick those. Okay, everybody's downed. We're gonna do just this mission, and then we're gonna be done with it. So there should be a person inside.
Shambles. What happened?
This is it.
Could it be? Well, fine. Elmet Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary. Oh, all that pleading and the like. Yes. Well, it's only my second time trapped in a laboratory basement, and I do admit, I did panic just a little. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me. As an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment. Whole thing was ghastly. One of my assistants and I heard a loud noise. He left to investigate while I continued working on our experiment. When he failed to return, I peeked outside and saw the others run in, bloody, gibbering, hunting for targets. They'd clearly been exposed to some virulent new form of experimental agent. Our lab's focus is the utilization of local flora and fauna in development of commercial products and proprietary methods. A local spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success. Well, of course. It all requires a certain devotion. Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think? Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters? Tremendous. We'll need, after that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course. How exceedingly fortunate. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area. Once we have it...
Okay. Wait, I could...
my most favorite...
Yeah, so we need to collect the stuff. So we collected the one from the house. We just need the red spores. Which is perfect because we're gonna test our abilities a little bit more longer. Up there.
Pretty convenient that he only managed to save himself.
So now I think the beasts
Still, we ought to
that
fix this
kind of ruin us a lot should be one shot as well. Possibly. Let's see. Where's one? There's one. One shot. That's not one shot for the big one, but it is two shot. So it's better than nothing. Okay. I kinda like it. If we invest a few more points, I'm pretty sure we can make it way, way stronger. And I think we have a couple of... Ooh. Two at the same time. I mean, technically I could use from range as well, but it doesn't matter. This. Loot is so good. So we're gonna get one more thing here at the top. Oh, poor thing, it was sleeping. Light pistol, okay. So this is where we can find light pistol. Now it makes more sense. So if you hit them with a hammer, I mean, if you hit it in melee range, you hit both with the melee component and with the wave. So you kind of do double damage, hence the higher, like, instant one-shots for most of the things.
I've had my fill of wrangling spores.
And there's an incendiary shotgun here with a shock soak. So maybe grab that as well.
I don't know. Given what we heard of Westport's troubles from Milver Street, I'd appreciate checking in on them. That starts with writing accounts. Well, just...
Alrighty then. So yeah, we got an incendiary shotgun. This is gonna help a ton. Light pistols are pretty good. Light pistol is very strong in this game. If you mod it out completely, you can get some really crazy damage. So we're gonna go all the way back home. Splash Game, thank you for the kind words. Oh, and yeah, but please no advertising. Don't advertise yourself on my channel, please. Like, it's fine, but I'm gonna give you a subscribe just because. But like, don't refrain from doing that explicitly in comments. Well, anyway, one more door. Was there a secret here all along, or actually no? It was just another door. Nicely done. And we can now go inside and give everything in. So red spores and the lab data, and now he should be done with it. Give me the chemical concoction, create it here, synthesize, and I think yeah, we've got it done. Pass in.
Working the chemical synthesizer. Good. When you can be sure that what? Oh, I see.
Nice. And we got another legendary called Escape Suit and another healing potion, which is stronger. So this is the strongest healing potion as far as I can tell. Besides the other one we got, it does have a 90 into crash dose. It double heals you 300 instantly and 300 over the course of 5 seconds, but at the cost of 90% toxicity, which is huge. But we got the escape suit as well. This is like smoke bomb when you drop to low HP. That's it. So yep, I love this freaking look, dude. Like legit. I freaking love this. I mean, there's technically one more location I would test, but oh, did he just release that into the whole location? Oh, I wonder what would have happened if I left these guys alive and he releases that through all of them. That would have been crazy. Maybe I should have done that before. But yeah, this has been the build and the video. So probably there's gonna be a video about it on the channel at some point. But this is pretty much it, and thank you guys for tuning in for the whole thing and like just enjoying it with me. I hope you guys had a great time. So bye bye.